Well, I'm back with part 2 of how I made these. So on my first video I showed you how I you know, put all the colours and stamping onto the page and cut out this part, and these are die cuts. So what I'm going to do now is find my scissors, trim off these little bits here because we don't need them, and I'm hoping that I'll get it all done in this. If not, there will be a third part, sorry. So right, I'm going to try and keep that facing you guys. Right, so what I'm going to do now is put a little blob of paint in the centre of each flower and just make a little circle with my finger. I don't have any amazing tools to do this stuff with, and my paintbrushes are kind of limited to size, and I'm rubbish with paint anyway. Like, well, paint and paintbrushes, not unless I'm doing the walls in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly dry that. There's a lot of drying involved in these. Okay, so now I've done that, what I'm going to do now, and I might have to face this towards me or do it on an angle, is I'm going to, I have to do it this way. Can't write or anything upside down, so I'm going to go just around the edges and doodle around the edges of this green bit I've got down here. Now this is just a normal pen, a black normal pen. There's no specific way, I'm just scribbling, basically scribbling lines. You know, I know there is some amazing pens out there that can do lots of amazing things, and this part has actually been Mod Podged, and the pen is, you know, taken onto that. So I'm going to go along here. Excuse me. So just like so. So it's like, I'm not sure if you can see that. Then I'm going to go in the insides and just do the same kind of scribbling. This is exactly what I done on my other ones, and this is really, actually really therapeutic. Then I'm going to go and start doodling on the flowers. So I'll start with this one. I'm just going to put and this really is just kind of going around the outline of the flower in no particular, you know, it is squiggly. And if you get, when I was finding I was getting some paint and stuff gathered onto the tip of the pen, I was just quickly scribbling it off to the side. I think the actual doodling is what makes the big difference, you know, on your projects here. And then just going around the circle, well, the white bit in the middle, and it's still a little bit damp there, but hey ho. Then I'm going to go around the actual flower. And then all the other ones. Just keeping an eye on the time. And I think the process of doing this is just do what you want to do. You know, there is, you know, playing around with paints and stuff. There is no techniques, you know, like step by steps. It's just really do. It's a learning process. And then just round this flower. Onto the last flower. I don't really have a good camera angle for this type of work. And I'm trying to make sure you see what I'm doing. And then just around this flower. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. But what I'm going to do now is put a tiny little, sounds quite common, a little bit of white paint, just a blob, and then use one of my embossing tools, and then using the fatter ball on the end, and I'm just going to do some dots. Once I've done these ones, I've actually got some ideas to do some other ones, and I am so enjoying making these. I couldn't wait when I was looking at this last night on Pinterest and on YouTube. It was like early hours of the morning, and I actually wanted to just get in here and start creating, but it was too late. I would never have slept all night if I'd have done that. So I'm just putting these little dots random, just for, or you could actually do the, you know, the white and the white paint with the water and do some splash effects, splatter effects. Then I'm going to add some black paint in a minute. What are we at here? 9 minutes. Oh, I'd love to keep this just to 2 videos. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of black, just like so. Wipe the end of the embossing tool, and I'm just going to do the little black dots in the centre of the flower. Thought I'd just wreck that then. Oh, I've got black paint everywhere now. Just had I think it's because I'm trying to rush now, so calm down, Yvonne. So there we go. So that's nearly done. I'm going to put the heat tool on this to try and speed it up a little bit, because I've just got to do one more thing. Okay, now I'm gonna it's these like Avery stickers, but I've got huge ones, they're massive, so I'm just cutting them down to size. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do is, because this is harder to peel off, just make a little snip in the back there, trim these sides down like so. I'm going to corner around them. You don't have to, I am going to. And then I'm just going to stick that, and where I've cut it just makes it easier for me to peel it off, because I've taken the sides away. So I just need to trim this a little bit shorter. I'm just going to hand corner these, because I've taken the, there we go, that's probably a little bit better. Just pop that on there like so, grab my black pen again and just scribble around the inside of the white address label, and then I'm just going to go around the outside. And then finally what I would do is give it a coat, let everything dry properly, and then give it a coat of Mod Podge, front and back. So that's that one, and as you can see they're all very much the same, and I've done this in less than 30 minutes. Wahee! So hope that was clear. You can use any acrylics, any watercolours, any kind of crayon-y type things that you have, you know, watercolour pencils, anything. All I've used is envelope, and you know, paper wise it's just been book pages. This is really fun, love doing this. Off to go and create some different styled ones now. So thanks for watching, bye.